Hello, you are watching Cook Smart Not Hard. I'm Aadam the Artist, and I cook food. Today we're making a slow cooker coconut curry chicken. It's gonna be fucking delicious. So let's just dive right in. This is my take on a Thai green curry. Basically, what we're gonna do is prepare our sauce and pour it into a crock pot full of chicken and vegetables and let it cook for about 6 hours. So if you don't have 6 hours, this isn't the recipe for you. Let's cook some chicken. Our first step is going to be to sear our chicken before we put it into our crock pot. So let's dive right on in. In a hot pan, heat some oil. We're just gonna get a nice sear on both sides of each piece of chicken. It's going to be rather simple. With a nice sear on your chicken, it's time to transfer it to your slow cooker. You want the breast in a nice even layer on the bottom of the crock pot or slow cooker of your choice. We're gonna layer chicken, then vegetables, and we'll keep that on low so it starts to heat up. And then we're gonna prepare our sauce on the stove so we can taste as we're cooking, and then add that on top of everything else. So let's get to layering our vegetables. So I like to do my flats on top of my rounds. So onions, layer those across. Nothing fancy, we're just putting some stuff on top of some other stuff. Bell peppers. Why do I have them in big ass strips? Because I want to keep them that way when I plate them. I think they're gonna look pretty cool. Who knows? They might not. You do what you want. You do you, boo. Mushrooms. I have portobellos. I would prefer shiitake. Is that Thai? No, but it's gonna be delicious. Last, your big floppy rounds. It's gonna be zucchini and squash. Is that Thai? Dude, fuck you. Let's get our sauce started. First thing we want to do is add our coconut milk to the saucepan. It's 2 cans. I've already added one and added most of another. Green curry paste. Yellow curry mix. Fresh or freeze-dried ginger. Freeze-dried cilantro. Lime juice. Splash of soy sauce. A small splash of fish sauce. Cracked pepper. Red pepper flakes. Crushed mint. A touch of paprika. A douchey amount of garlic. I'm adding an artificial sweetener, but I recommend you use brown sugar if it is safe to do so and you don't have diabetes. Now, you want to simmer on a medium to low heat, and you want to taste as you go. What we're doing is we're trying to create a flavor profile that we love. So you're gonna take all of these ingredients and play with it until you've got the right level of heat, the right level of sweetness, and the right level of whatever the fuck else you want. Simmer your sauce, bring it up to a heat that will start to blend all those flavors together. Once you're happy with your flavor profile, go ahead and pour it hot right on top of everything else in your slow cooker. We want this to cook slowly over everything else. Now judge your liquid levels appropriately. It looks like mine is not fully saturated, but I'm going for a thicker sauce. So as my vegetables cook down, it's gonna thin down a little bit, but I don't want a soup. I want a curry sauce. So, you know, just play with it the way you want to. If you want to add a little bit more liquid, almond milk is great, or you can just add more coconut milk, but you are gonna wanna season it appropriately. Now, basically what we're gonna do is let this shit cook on low for 6 fucking hours. So, go watch a whole season of something. Go. You want to time your rice to be ready about the same time that your slow cooker is. It's pretty easy. We have an exact time. So if you're using a rice cooker, which you should be, because how else do you cook rice? The old school way. Anyhow, time that shit so this shit will be ready at the same time that other shit's ready, and then you can eat all that shit together. So let's get right onto it. So it's time to make our rice. We're gonna use a rice cooker because it's fast. Throw in some jasmine rice, throw in the proper amount of water for every serving that you're going to cook. Throw in 1 star anise pod or 2, depending on how much rice you're cooking. This is a bit strong, but what we're really just going for is the aromatics. I've thrown in a bit of mint and a bit of cilantro. We're gonna cook this jasmine rice to perfection, and if you'd like to make it sticky, just put a splash of rice vinegar in there afterwards. I haven't decided yet, so I'm still on the fence, so we'll see. After like 6 episodes of whatever you just binged, your food should be done. Pull that shit out of your slow cooker, take some rice, throw it on a plate, cover it with some fucking Thai basil and mint and cilantro and lime, put some fucking sauce in a cup, slam some sriracha on that, some little dots. Fucking eat it, dude. It's food. It's not art. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe, send a postcard telling me that you enjoyed it, or just comment. Bye.